Capital Punishment was tonight, and overall it was a pretty decent pay-per-view. Now I'm just going to run down the match card and tell you who won and lost. Now the opening match was Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston for the United States Championship. These two had put on like over countless matches, over like 3,000 matches, it seems, but them going back and forth with the Intercontinental Champion, but tonight was for the U.S. Championship, and it ends with Dolph Ziggler putting the sleeper hold on Kofi Kingston to win the championship. So your new United States Champion is Dolph Ziggler. Now the next match, the new up-and-comer, the It Man, the next big thing, supposedly Alex Riley versus The Miz. Now I thought they were going to have The Miz win just to keep the heat on The Miz and show him that, the teacher is better than the student, but it was not this to happen. Alex Riley in his hometown gets the win over The Miz. The Miz tries to use the briefcase on him, but he slaps it away. Well, the referee takes it away. Then Alex Riley uses one of Edge's moves, the Execution DDT, to get the win. It was kind of like a weak finisher. I thought he was gonna kick out, but Alex Riley gets the win, so he gets a win over the former WWE champion, The Miz. Now you never know. This time next year, these two could be feuding for the WWE Championship. So we'll see. Only time will tell where his career goes from here. Now the next match is Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show. Now before this match got started, Mark Henry comes down and beats up The Big Show pretty badly. He world strong slams him through the Spanish announce table, and then kind of like beats up his leg to sell the car run over from a couple weeks ago. Now Big Show does get up and gets in the ring and starts it, but after a while, Alberto Del Rio puts the Big Show in a cross arm breaker, but on his leg, so I guess a cross leg breaker. And after that, Big Show can't continue. He's beat up pretty bad from the Mark Henry attack and from the match itself. So the referee stops the match and he calls ADR for the win. So Alberto Del Rio wins that match. Next up is Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson. Wade didn't come out to any music, no entrance music. He just cut a promo about how American and whatnot. I wasn't really paying attention, but in the end, Zeke is not great of a wrestler, but he does get the win over Wade Barrett. He puts him in the torture rack, and he makes Wade Barrett submit. Now, after the match, Jerry the King Lawler comes down and does like a post-match interview, and as Zeke how it is, to become the new IC champ, Zeke says, it's great, blah, 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 whatever. So Zeke is the new IC champ. I'm hoping he has a dominant run just to bring some, consistency with that belt, some value to that belt. Whoever's going to take that title from him should be a top heel contender. So we'll see who eventually takes it from him. I hope there's no more feuding with him and Wade. The fans were really into it. I don't think they really cared about it. So the Wade Barrett can now hopefully go into the main event picture now with this loss. So we'll see where that goes. Next up was the match of the night. CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. CM Punk got a lot of cheers. He's over as a heel. He's one of the top heels of the company right now. He's just the top overall performer. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. And CM Punk does win this match. He reverses a 619 into a GTS, very powerful GTS with authority, and gets the 3 count. So CM Punk is your winner. Now, the next match was Christian versus Randy Orton in the third match of their feud. So was this going to be Christian's time finally to get that victory over him, or was Randy Orton going to win? They didn't really they played up the concussion rule, but not enough for Randy Orton to lose. So Randy Orton does retain your champion, the World Heavyweight Championship. However, the finish of the match, Randy Orton pinned Christian near the ropes, and Christian's foot was under the rope, and the referee didn't see that, but he still counted the pinfall, and Christian was complaining to the ref that his foot was under the rope and how it should be restarted. The ref didn't, and Randy Orton hits Christian with the belt. So now I'm guessing this is going to play up on SmackDown. Maybe gets one more opportunity at Money in the Bank. We'll see how that goes from here. So at the end of this feud, if Christian doesn't win the championship back, he's probably just going to go back to mid-card eventually, unfortunately. But I hope not. I hope that's the case. I hope he stays main event level, but we'll see where that goes from here. WWE's lack of putting people when they're over or deserving or whatever. So next match was like a filler match. Jack Swagger versus Evan Bourne. The crowd wasn't really into it. I think they were exhausted from the Randy and Christian match, or they just didn't care. Evan Bourne gets a quick roll up for the 1-2-3. Now, after this match, all night they've had a fake Barack Obama doing segments throughout the pay-per-view, and they had one right after the Evan Bourne Jack Swagger match, leading into the John Cena Truth match. He did like a promo, whatever, like how his cabinet was. It just ended with him and Booker T doing a spinner in the middle of the ring. So that's for the fake Barack Obama. And next up, finally, the main event is R-Truth, who's had the WWE Championship stolen from Cena, carrying around all night, versus John Cena. R-Truth has been going crazy for the past couple of weeks, talking about little Jimmys and little Jennies and all conspiracy and stuff. So it was a hard sell, making R-Truth believable as a heel. But throughout the match, he did have his opportunities. He could have won. They could have, he pulled off a couple of finishes, but in the end, the finish saw him going outside, talking to a little Jimmy or whatever, taking a sip of soda. He puts on, the kid's John Cena hat, and then he gives the cup of soda back to the kid, and the kid throws the whole cup of soda in his face, or water, whatever, cup of water in his face. R-Truth is shocked. Cena goes out, brings it back to the ring, attitude adjustment, and then he wins. And that's it. That was the ending of pay-per-view. Crap finish. Cena wins. What's new for this time being? But overall, the rest of the pay-per-view was pretty good. I'll give this pay-per-view like a solid 7 out of 10. There was some great matches, and really, believable, strong endings overall. So, except for the main event, very solid pay-per-view.